Good afternoon from Europe, guys. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Piotr here. This is Live Forex Global YouTube channel. US cash market is about to open within the next 3.5 minutes. Then within the next 20 or so, we have Lagarde. FX market is quite slow. There was an attempt to push dollar a little bit higher. Now, after the New York Open, we reverse the direction. So Euro dollar is holding the levels we discussed this morning, right? Based on this possible demand supply, I think that this is more to come to the downside. Upside, the levels we discussed towards 1350 as supply area in that case. Pound is weaker, trying to reverse, but testing right now possible supply based on the hourly chart. We took out the stops from the late New York. There is a double top here, and I've been a fan. If you remember, we were discussing this morning. I've been the fan that the break of the trend line, right? Retest, selling. I didn't quite get this retest. Also, there was a second scenario that we are going to make the hit of the stops and then break the line, right? That's what we discussed this morning. A little bit different scenario. Pound is trying to reverse right here, right now. We have still 2 minutes to go. What I'm going to watch very carefully, and what I like also put on the trading view, I like the failure when it comes to the Canadian versus Australian dollar, and we are talking about the quite important levels when it comes to the left side, right? So there was attempt to fight with 94, right? We've seen 3 upper shadows, so I'm looking to sell in between now and 94.20 with the stops above 94.35, 94.50. I'm going to watch very carefully because there is something going on with oil. We have a quite strong pullback from the 40 level or levels above the 40. So as of now, we are quite not been able to hold the 40 when it comes to the oil. So overall, I would say a quite slow market. Let's have a look if we are going to get some fireworks when the US cash market is going to open. So we are going to monitor first 5-minute trading range when it comes to the NASDAQ. All-time high been hit again. So it's gonna be quite interesting what is going to happen during the first part of the US session, US cash market. Don't forget, guys, one more reminder, with the next right now 15 minutes there is a Lagarde, so it could be, as I mentioned this morning, it could be euro related. All right, so market is open, US cash market is open, and well, we will see if we are going to go straight higher again or if there is a different scenario. Don't forget, guys, also been talking about that this morning. Wednesday is gonna be the key. Wednesday is gonna be the key, in my opinion. Why? Because we do have USDJPY and we do have FOMC. So it could be, as I mentioned this morning, Monday, Tuesday, this kind of the bumps on the road. I would like to see a little bit of the dollar sell-off, maybe not quite strongly hitting new lows, but to have a possibility to make a midweek reversal. I'm still dollar positive. All right, I'm still dollar positive. Okay, so not quiet. Sorry for the noise, but I've got some renovation outside of my window. Anyway, there is a still to retest Friday high. There is some stops over here, some liquidity pull. I think that's what we are going to test, if not new highs, right? When it comes to the buyers, I think that midpoint of that consolidation, so levels we have blue related to the weekly chart to 9,650. Yeah, that could be that's where the buyers might try to step in, and the sellers here around 9,900, right? We will see how it's going to develop. Not to remove that one. Yeah, we're making high. Trying to hold above the cash open. That's also weekly cash open, right? So quite important and significant level, and we are talking about the based on my chart 9,810. So again, euro dollar, well, 1320, but I'm more interested, you know, I would like to see market is trying to take out Tokyo European high, hit some higher levels, maybe towards the London fix. We will see what Lagarde is about to say. Dollar yen is approaching very fast the trend line. If you remember, we were discussing this morning. So, well, we will see if I'm going to get the setup as I like, with the lower shadow, right, and the body like this. I might try to decide to go with them towards 110 again. Otherwise, as I mentioned, 108.80, it's gonna be quite dangerous if we are going to get the daily close below 108.80. If I'm not mistaken, that's the level, right? So it's in correlation with this rising trend line from the intraday chart. Cable fighting for higher levels, trying to fight with and get back above the weekly open. We were discussing 2640 is very important. We have to hold that level, right? And for now, bulls are doing their job, right? Bulls are doing their job. So if you are a pound bull, and you were watching the morning meeting, move back above 2640, right? That was supposed to be opportunity to try to go with the long pound. Gonna monitor outcut. And also I like upside on the euro pound, so I'm negative pound overall negative pound. We'll see if we can retest the lows, especially it's very well visible from the higher time frame perspective. If we can retest these lows and then we can hold them, I would say there is a possibility for us to retest the levels close to 93. Going back to NASDAQ, final view. All right, folks make new low. Okay, when it comes to the cash market, so first 5-minute trading range, very narrow, 20, not even 25 points. So you know, as I mentioned, watching higher time frame and trying to work with 9,900 based on my chart, or 9,650 is gonna be very important from the bulls perspective to hold that level. Otherwise, we may start to work with that old supply. So that's it from me, guys, here. Lagarde in a few minutes, slow market, maybe it's some kind of the preparation positioning when it comes to the Wednesday, again Wednesday, USDJPY and FOMC. Don't be trapped, guys, be careful, and see you around. Thank you, take care, have a good one.